We find out tonight. Well, when it comes to Group A, the equation is not as set as it is in the other. Because Bangladesh A have 4 points to their name. Mathematically, they haven't sealed qualification yet because there is still hope for Sri Lanka or Afghanistan, one of the two, to pip them. Because Bangladesh A face off against Sri Lanka A tomorrow. For the Shaheens, it has been a pretty perfect tournament. 3 wins in 3. India A and Oman know the equation for them. Whoever wins will book a berth in that Final Four. When Parvez Maharouf was there in the centre with Jitesh Sharma and Hamad Mirza, the toss was won by India and they chose to field first. Exact opposite for the captain though, because in those 28 matches that he's played, he scored 350s. His strike rate can be bettered, but a best of 62 not out for Hamad Mirza. We saw him take the new ball in the first match. It wasn't the case against the Shaheens, but once again, Jitesh Sharma has told Ramandeep Singh to bowl the first over. Has 23 wickets so far in his T20 career. And so it begins. India A won the toss, chose to field first. A virtual quarter-final right in front of you at the Western Park International Cricket Stadium. Straight away a hint of movement, even though he strayed a bit in line.
Yeah, the ball is going to move. It's a little windy there. It's
in the knockouts. Puller and driven away. That's a lovely first ball to receive.
And that was a gift. It was 4 written over it. And that is exactly what the batter did. Timed it beautifully. And that sound of the bat was so sweet. You were just told the day before, oh, what a lovely shot. Great hit that. Bowling just short. Getting into position, Hamad. This is what you need to do, captain. Go after the bowlers, put pressure on them. It's not a bad surface to bat on. Don't go by the score that we saw in the morning, where UAE got out for 59. It's a better surface than that. And this shot says it all.
This was silky smooth and yet it was destructive at the same time. On the up, just guided it past cover. Gorgeous. Perhaps that excess pace of Vaishak also coming into play. Often forget it's a small ground, so if you're an express fast bowler, the ball can travel.
It's not easy for the batters to judge. Bowler does have an advantage when they're that tall. That was a short delivery, beautifully played. Hamad has decided he's going to play his natural game. And as Atish just said, that he's had the starts but loses his way in the middle. That's probably because he starts losing partners. Try to bowl a slower delivery. Beautifully placed that.
He's looking in good nick. Hamad Mirza already raced to 18, a strike rate of 200 by his name. Not the start India would have hoped for. Again goes short. There's a slight mix-up. Gurjapni just couldn't sort his feet out as he went for the throw. Slight confusion for him and a wry smile to boot.
He's got a nice run-up. Very balanced. And head is steady as well. Nice follow through. Brings the ball into the batters, moves it away. He's got the slow deliveries. And I'll say it again, I've said it before, he just needs to get a little stronger so that he can increase that speed. Oh, What a shot that is. Hamad. That is a beauty. Room outside the off stump. Got into the position. Timed it so well.
He is in some kind of form today. Just hold the pose. Hold the pose there, Hamad. Wow. Sends it sailing on the offside. Just got to the pitch of the ball and the cleanest of connections. Dragged his length back. An expensive over. 12 off it. Tries it one more time. Goes over backward point. He is toying with the bowlers. Is Hamad Mirza tonight?
I am loving this. This is fabulous batting. This is what we want to see. And I went with Salman Budd in the morning to see the surface, and we did think that there was something for the batters in it as well. It's not as lethargic, the surface, as yesterday.
Win game. Goes one more time, but this into the hands of Ashutosh. Vaishak gets his first wicket in India A colours, and is the captain who was looking in. Imperious touch that departs.
That was a slow delivery. The line was right. Ahmad expecting it to come quicker onto him. Couldn't time it too well, but the timing of the dive was good. Dived at the right time, eyes on the ball, Ashutosh the fielder, and that is the wicket India A needed. That is the breakthrough that they needed. Hamad Mirza gone for 32 of 16 deliveries, 37 for 1.
Pulled away. There's protection in the deep. Oh, this is sloppy. I think this should have been stopped. Wasim struck his first boundary.
The fielders have to back up the good work by the bowlers. This was pulled in the gap, not very convincingly, but somehow he got it in the gap. Decent enough connection. The ball kept rolling, but yes, this should have been stopped. Maybe just thought of diving when it wasn't really required. He took the first catch, which was a good one. This wasn't a top effort.
In making some room, this is brilliant from Wasim. Finds the gap, putting pressure on Gurjapneet.
This isn't very good bowling. The batter giving himself room. They've reached 50 with this wonderful boundary, giving himself room and smashing it through point and covers. Good cut shot, but the length was provided and the pace has also been on the ball. What we saw earlier from the Pakistan Shaheen.
Gives it a charge. Bowler saws him. Poor fielding again. Fielding hasn't been the best so far for the India A side. Allows them to get a couple.
Well, this is very unusual from the Indian side. In the past decade or so, the fielding and the athleticism in the Indian sides have been very close. That, yes, straightforward. Front of the stumps, struck on the back foot. Easy decision for the umpire. Second wicket falls for Oman, and Karan ends the misery for himself. 12 of 19 he got.
It was always coming. Karan was struggling. Plays 19 balls for his 12. Plays across the line. Too quick to play that shot and also too full to play that one. Suyash strikes for India A. Karan Sonavle departed after scoring 12. Oman 65 for 2.
Not many innings in which he's gotten to bowl as well. 27 innings in which he's been handed the ball, but clearly the India A management has seen something that they want to develop. because India overall is looking for these fast bowling all-rounders. They seem to be the order of the day. Edge, no slip, and it slips past short third man for a boundary.
And that one has come after 31 deliveries. Welcome boundary for Oman. They need to put their foot on the gas if they want to challenge the strong batting lineup of India. They gotta have to get some runs, and they need a boundary every over from here.
One of those moments. Change of pace once more. Nihal Vadera and Ashutosh there almost colliding.
Atish, explain the moment.
That's a pensive thought process. I could just feel myself empathizing with Ramandeep. The way the ball just bisected short third man and Jitesh a few inches closer, and Jitesh could have pulled in the dive. Hence the Again a slower delivery to end the over. After 11 it's 81 for 2. Then you could go into the 180 zone.
I can hear Maha. Oh, that's run down to the boundary. The ground fielding has been sloppy for India. Once again conceding a boundary. Jitesh Sharma, the skipper, doesn't look happy.
He is stunned. Jitesh Sharma is just stunned. One has to say, for the lack of a better word, that the fielding has been sluggish today. And this is no better. And Nehal Vadera is one of the gun fielders in the side.
Just those one of the days when it is not happening on the ground there. Missed a run out chance early on, Suyash, and then the ground fielding has not been up to the mark, barring that one great catch from Ashutosh. Now, you talked about my driving skills. Ask Maharoof, I heard him laughing. Back in Afghanistan, I drove him from one location to another, and next time I tell him I'm going to drive you again, and he's not going to come with me again. Those are my driving skills.
I absolutely believe him. Even our driver here nowadays, who brings us to the stadium back and forth, you have conversations with him and he mistrusts you.
I will take that as compliment. Just talking about the run flow, how it has decreased.
How is that a compliment, Vinay? How is that a compliment?
That is turning weaknesses into strengths. And that is running down to the boundary as well. Okay, he pulls it off. That's good effort. The run flow has decreased when you look at how the run flow has been from day 1, 846 aggregate score, to day 4, 394, almost into half.
Yeah, the end of another over where Taylor opportunity with his off spin. We saw him bowl against the Shaheens as well.
Nihal Vadera, I beg your pardon. Namandir is the one who's bowling now. Where's that all together? 20 runs in the last 2 overs have come. Once again, a bit of a sloppy work there.
I wonder how much of that is down to pressure of the occasion, because everyone knows that this is a must-win game for them. Trying to impress even further, trying to do a bit more, do an extra effort. There is a chance in the deep, and Nehal Vadera takes an easy one. Namandir proves that he has a golden arm.
And the fans are enjoying it. The partnership was building steadily. 28-run partnership has been broken. the off spinner to a right-hand batter. You might just fancy the chances of a batter taking him on. Good move, he takes him on but cannot clear the fielder. Well, the catching has been brilliant. The ground fielding we have talked about hasn't been to the mark. Sai Shiv Narayan leaving at 16, Oman at 93 for 3. Extra pressure on Oman. So you take those 20 runs, then taking 40 runs. So that's some intent. High in the air and out of the park. You talk about putting their foot on the accelerator, and here it is. Brings up the 100 for Oman. 103 now.
A handsome heave against Harsh. Wasim Ali with his first maximum. Send it straight back over the bowler's head. To be fair, there was enough width on that ball for him to free his arms as much as it was pitched up.
The reason why they had it in the 32 delivery, the first one, was because of the brilliance of Hamad Mirza, who struck at 200, 32 of 16, or above 200.
Squared him up. Big appeal. The finger goes up. A left arm spinner's dream, that delivery. And Aryan Bisht departs.
Well, that is almost unplayable, isn't it? For the likes of Aryan Bisht, Mahmood Khan Kharotai from Afghanistan, the on-field umpire thinks it is out. And he has to walk back. Aryan Bisht, with his brilliance in the previous match, scored a match-winning 30. Only contributed 4 in this crucial match for Oman. He's been adjudicated LBW by the umpire, and this is the reason why. Almost unplayable.
Crashing into middle. Absolutely crashing into middle there.
Oman lose their 4th after Aryan Bisht making just 4, 104 for 4. They have pulled things back nicely. We saw after the water break, drinks break, they scored 20 in the first 2 overs, then 5 in the third, and then 8 in a wicket in the other over. So they have pulled things back, not allowing Oman to go with the flourish.
Leg slip comes into play. Talk about laying down a trap. And Zikria, wow, just fell for it. Completely fell for it.
Well, if you talk about any other wicket that was set up, this for sure was a setup. Put a leg slip there, bowled it to him right there in the slot. All Zikria had to do, put his bat to it, and a straightforward catch. This is brilliant skippership and brilliant bowling. Now Zikria, that we talked about, who tonked a 50 against Shaheens, has once again been out.